Forgiveness sounds simple and easy till you actually have to do it. How do you explain a 10-year-old girl who was raped by her uncle and the son to forgive easily? Or how do you explain a woman standing before a multitude of people to declare boldly that she forgives the one who murdered her husband? Forgiveness is not easy. And on this note, I would like to welcome everyone to
Life Through Our Lens with
Fortunate
and Timmy. Welcome everyone.
Welcome.
Today we're gonna be talking about a very sensitive, should I say summarize sometimes as well, because it's easy to say something and not get it done till it is your time.
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking about something sensitive, which is forgiveness.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is a very it's a topic where people are quick to tell you forgive.
Yeah.
Until they find themselves in your shoes.
Yeah.
We're not talking about someone that, of course, someone that steals your shoes and run away. You still have to forgive the person.
Yeah.
We're talking about, imagine getting raped and you have to forgive the person. Maybe because the person is your family member. The person is your brother. The person is your sister. And like the story of the girl that got raped by her uncle. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
She's passed away now. But imagine if she was alive, like you said.
Yeah.
And she then grows up. It's her uncle. Of course, they'll do whatever maneuver they want to do.
And they'll get to see each other.
They'll get to see each other. And it's a thing of people will then come back to say, oh, as a child of God, you have to forgive this person.
Yeah.
Forgetting the fact that you have to deal with the trauma yourself.
Of course.
You still have, should I say, hidden wounds that you're tendering to. Or should I talk about people that got killed? I saw a news of a man that killed two kids, killed their parents over a dispute over money recently, and then took those children to Costa and McDonald's to buy a drink for them. And then after buying the drink, he then went to the police to report himself.
Wow.
So if those kids grow up now, what are they supposed to do?
Forgive the murderer.
And it's like, we're not in these people's shoes, but it's easy to point hand and say, forgive. But I feel like one of the reasons why people say you have to forgive is that it releases, isn't it? Does he? I'm trying to understand what exactly it does. What does it do to you? Is it that? And people will say, okay, it releases the power the person have over you. But at the same time, does it make you forget the wounds as well?
Okay. Okay, so I think we're getting into forgetting. This thing they say about you forgive and you forget. And to be honest, when most people say those things, sometimes I just look at them because they say it with the lowest form of emotions that
they're thinking about their bread that goes
exactly. And I get it that as children of God, the Bible encourages us to forgive. Scripture says to forgive. The Lord's Prayer that says, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And yes, I also understand the fact that we forgive because we have first received forgiveness from God. And that's one of the reasons why we would want to encourage people to forgive, if not for anything at all. It's not even for the sake of the offender. It's firstly because you have received that much forgiveness from God as well. I'm not also saying that it's going to be easy, but there's also this thing they say about forgiveness being an act of releasing yourself from the bondage or from being hurt twice. Because when you forgive somebody or when you decide not to forgive, you literally keep yourself in a bondage, like in a prison. Most people call it the prison of unforgiveness. Where you're simply, tied in that prison. You don't want to do anything because of that person, because you are holding or harboring grudges against the individual. But while we also understand that it's a sensitive topic, we also know that forgiveness can be very hard. I mean, sometimes I read the scriptures where Jesus says, Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. And I'm like, only Jesus can. I'm not like, no caps. Only Jesus can ask God to forgive people that are actually taking his life, killing him at the moment. Because left to me, I'm actually asking for fire to come down and consume my offenders or whoever it is. But if we are believers, we have a pattern for our lives, which is the word of God and Jesus Christ. You know, scripture says to follow as, I think it was Paul that says to follow as we follow Christ here. So if we have been forgiven so much, then we also have a duty to forgive much more just because we've been forgiven. That's one. Two is that it releases us from every prison. And I think before I hand over to Tumi, I'll just address the issue of forgiving and forgetting. You know, people say you have to forgive and forget. I don't have amnesia. I don't have brain loss.
And then you have to forgive and forget. How do you forget that?
It's not meant to just be wiped off my memory, but no. I think my liberation came when I was listening to a dear man of God who said that forgetting doesn't mean that you have to, you know, act like it never happened.
Yeah.
It just implies that the moment you see the offender, the grudge, the hurt, the pain that you would feel will no longer be there.
Yeah.
You would remember the incidents, yes, because I'm human, I have emotions and I have a functioning brain. So I should remember, but it's just that the hurt, the pain, whatever it is, the bad emotions that I felt at the moment where that pain was caused, I wouldn't feel it again when I start to see the individual. And I think that's where forgetfulness comes in. And before you know it, one thing that I've learned is before I know it, I sometimes even tend to forget what it is they've done or not even remember. And one of the other tips I would share that kind of helps me with forgiveness, trust me, we've all been hurt. We've all had issues where we trusted people and they betrayed our trust. We've had issues where we told people our highly esteemed secret and they shared it with people they shouldn't share it with. We've had issues where we got into relationships with people and we got heartbroken even after giving our all. You know, you get into maybe not even a romantic relationship, just a friendship.
Friendship heartbreaks.
Exactly. I think they're
having
even
to forgive.
Exactly.
That.
But one thing that has helped me over the months, and this is actually funny, is number one, while I'm thinking of I know that this can be quite hard and I learned through the process. It wasn't like I grew up one day and I got to it. It's that sometimes I go on my knees and I pray for the offenders. And trust me, it's not, you don't want to see me in that mood because when I'm doing it, I'm crying with no shame.
Because it takes every strength.
Do you get it? Every emotion, everything that makes me, I'm literally kneeling in tears for this, like for whoever it is that has offended me, especially if it's an offense that has really gotten to me. I'm kneeling and I'm saying, God, like sometimes before the words come out, it will take a lot. But one thing I've realized is the pain starts to reduce as you pray for them, because
you take that decision.
When you start to take that decision. So forgiveness is not going to be easy, but it's possible. I think that's what I'm going to say.
I think one thing I sort of I've read as well is forgiveness takes patience.
Yeah.
You know, when people tell you forgive this person, they are just telling you because of course they've probably seen the hurt, the pain you're in and everything, which is all nice and good, but they are not necessarily telling you that particular day that they are telling you have to forgive the person. It takes patience because you need to understand the pain this person has caused you. You need to pray. You need to understand the person. Because one of the things forgiveness does is the power, because when you don't forgive someone, they have power over you. So when you see them like this, the entire trauma they've caused, the pain, how they've hurt you, everything just all comes rushing back. So you're giving them power by not forgiving.
Exactly.
So, but the moment you're like, okay, I want to forgive this person. This is the pain this person has caused me. I'm gonna overcome this pain, and I'm gonna forgive this person. And I think one thing we also need to understand is forgiveness does not automatically mean forgetting, like you said. You, like you said, we don't have amnesia or whatever. You cut me on my leg. I'm paralyzed for the rest of my life.
I would say it.
And I forgive you. Does that mean I forget? No. Does that mean the next time you want to carry me in your car to drive me, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, carry me and go now?
No.
You can't. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna forget these things. It just means, you know, the power you have over me. I'm letting go of all these things. I mean, we've got instances in the Bible of when the Israelites, for example, offended God, and what did God?
Like he keeps showing them mercy.
You know, sometimes when we, like our generation, when we do some things now, I see some things and I'm like, hey, blood of Jesus. If it was God of the Old Testament, oh my God. Some people's generations and firstborn generation will be out of this world. But the fact that even, I feel like God himself has come to an understanding that, I mean, forgiveness. And that is why he's also telling us ourselves
to do the same.
We have to do the same. As a child of God, it might not be easy.
It's not going to be easy.
You need to set a step. It's not going to happen. It might not, sometimes 5 years down the line, you might not forgive the person. But you need to take a process, create a step, acknowledging the pain, number one. This is the pain this person has caused me. Acknowledging the person. Yes, this is the person that caused the pain. This is the person that caused the pain. And then taking a step to then say, the moment I see this person, I need to start letting go of the power they have over me. I can't tell you, we can't necessarily tell you the steps, because whatever pain or we've been through that we are telling you like a step is probably different than yours, more different than yours, to be honest. It's probably more, I don't know, yours is probably greater than ours. But I think one of the things we've said is acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the person, the power the person have over you, and sort of confronting them. Confrontation necessarily might not help. I'm not saying, please, I am not saying, and we are not saying confront them, like go and fight with them or whatsoever. Confront them for your own peace of mind. You can go to them and say, you know what, you've done this to me,
but I forgive you.
And I forgive you. It will help. You see, it's just saying that word, even when you know deep down your heart that you're still taking that process. You just never know how that word is gonna go a long way for you. You can say that to the person. You can even say that to God and say, God, I forgive this person. And like she said as well, you pray for your offenders. It is stressful for you to kneel down and be praying for offenders with everything that is going on in this world.
It is very stressful. And trust me, you'll cry through it.
I mean, thinking about the girl that got raped, she's dead now. She doesn't even have the opportunity to even forgive. But I mean, at some point, we're not even talking about the parent, but at some point, people are going to start telling the parents that she has passed away.
Forgive them.
Let's move on as a family. And it's quite distressing to just even hear that, but that's the realities of life. Because if they do not take the step to forgive, they're going to be in pain forever. Necessarily forgiving the person does not mean you then have to be friends with the person.
I was going to mention that, you don't.
Just because you are friends with the person, it sounds very bad, but at the same time, it does not necessarily mean because we're family members, we're brothers, I forgive you, but automatically we're gonna have that brotherly relationship anymore. Because I think there's a saying that says, kill me once or something, twice, whatever, or bite me twice shy, whatever. You've done this to me once. I'm not gonna give you the liberty.
Twice shy,
exactly. I'm not gonna give you the liberty
to do it to me again, because if I let you do it to me again, it means I'm being foolish.
Exactly. So it's like no, that's not gonna happen. I have forgiven you, not for yourself, for my own peace of mind, and I'm gonna let you go. That's what it is. I'm not gonna forget, of course. Forgetting also what someone has done to you, I feel like it's something to discuss on its own.
Forgetting
and
topic.
People will say forgive and forget, but people that are telling you forgive and forget is because of their bread that was stolen, or there's someone that stepped on their knees, and they're like, oh, I'm forgiving and forgetting. So I think what we're just trying to say to you today is forgiveness is a very sensible topic, sensitive topic. And I think it takes we are not trying to tell you forgive this person today or tomorrow, but what we understand it takes patience. But forgiveness also, if there's, I don't know if it's an endorphin, I don't know if there's a medical thing that happens when you forgive. I'm sure they'll find it out.
Something that happens,
our generation, we are doing workings, just in case you don't know. And I feel like when you forgive, there's some sort of peace of mind you get. I can tell you categorically, I've been in situations where I'm about to forgive someone and I'm about to even see the person and then act normal with the person. Because all of us are kicking and cacaing together. It happens a lot when you're even an adult. Because your friend will offend you, but then you have to sort of weigh the fact that, but this is my friend. Do I want to let go of this thing and or do I want to just talk to them and move on from this? You have to wait and then be like, okay, this is the one I want. And you have to forgive them. I mean, even at workplace, where people will laugh with you like this right in your front. And then behind you, they are holding the greatest thing to pull you down. They are doing the meanest thing to pull you down. And guess what? Or should we even talk about church? Where pastor is preaching forgiveness. And then there are still some people that are doing things to step on your toes. But you don't have a choice. You have to forgive this person. It might not take today, it might not take a second, it might not take a minute, it might not take 24 hours, it might not take a year. But you have to, because the moment you forgive them, you have like a very peace of mind, and you're able to move on and not hold on to the pain or the trauma they've caused you. So like we've said, we just hope this conversing with you has helped. We've been through situations where we've had to forgive. Yours might be greater than ours. Ours might be greater than yours. But we can tell you categorically that forgiving helps. It takes patience and it does help. So we hope with what we've spoken to you today, you do you've gotten something from us, and you should know that you're not alone. It's okay to not forgive somebody in a twinkle of an eye. It's okay to not even forgive somebody.
What to be trying to say? I'm so sorry. Is that sometimes sometimes is that sometimes you need to give yourself time. Sometimes it takes a bit of patience, and I think for that period where it looks like it's going to be quite difficult, you can keep affirming to yourself that God has given me the ability to forgive. I can forgive this person, even though it might not happen once, even though it might not happen instantly, even though at times when you see the person, you still feel the odds. But the more you keep affirming to yourself that I can forgive this person, forgiveness is easy for me to do. Or you even mention their names. For example, Sumi has offended me, and for every time I see her, even when it looks like it's brewing, the hurt, the pain, the anger is brewing, I can choose to say, I choose to forgive Tumi. I'm not ignoring the emotions I'm feeling. I'm not ignoring the pain. I'm not ignoring the anger. But because I know that forgiveness is what Jesus would ask me to do, you know, like from the word, and knowing that I'm releasing myself from that bondage by forgiving this individual, I would choose to forgive. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing to do, but it's what I would choose to do, because it's also helping me to live as the free man that I am. So I would not let somebody's wrong attitude, behavior, or wrong actions put me in a bondage that I should not be in. So even if I have to keep affirming for the next 6 months, I will keep doing it. If I have to keep praying for that person to help I'll keep. If I have to keep asking God to help my heart, I will. And I think just to add to what you said, yes, that you are forgiving this person does not actually mean that you still owe them the relationship. You might forgive people and still say, I forgive you, but I don't want to be hurt by you, especially when you have noticed that over and over, they do not seem to change. They do not seem to, you know, to take responsibility for their own actions, to be a better individual. It's okay to say, I forgive you, but I do not owe you relationship. What I owe you is to live peaceably with you, as the Bible has instructed.
Can I just say that just because you're forgiving the person doesn't automatically mean you have to hate yourself.
No. Yeah.
Just because you're forgiving the person doesn't make you a weak person.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make you the stupid one.
No, instead
because,
it makes you the stronger
imagine
one.
You forgive someone and then they do the same thing the next day. You're like, oh my God.
I shouldn't have.
Oh my God.
I get it.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to then hate yourself.
No.
While you're forgiving the person, you also need to forgive yourself for forgiving them, because you could have chose the bad path of not forgiving them, but you're choosing the high road. You're choosing God's way by forgiving them.
So
you also
need to be the stronger individual.
So forgive yourself as well. Do not find, in the process of you forgiving someone, don't hate yourself. So if you're like we've said, you're struggling, we understand. We're here with you. We know it's a journey, and we know it takes a long time. We know we were just trying to say, don't hate yourself. Forgive the person, and give yourself a peace of mind. And we just hope you enjoyed this. And thank you once again for watching Life Through Our Lens with
Fortunate
and Tumi. So we should see you next time
in the next video. Bye.
Thank you. Share, subscribe, follow.
Turn on the notification.
Exactly. I don't know why I keep forgetting that one, but please do, and so you can watch us for the next time. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.